Hello children, we are discussing chapter first, that is crop production and management. In the previous video, you must have studied what are the difference between the crops and the agriculture, what is crops and what are agriculture. Then you must have discussed the difference between a kharif and a rabi crop. Moving ahead in this chapter, bache, we'll discuss the next topic, that is agricultural practices. What do you mean by agricultural practices? These are the certain processes which a farmer follows to get a crop over a long period of time. Crops तो एक दिन का काम नहीं है बच्चे. Crops को produce करना, उनका ख्याल रखना, उनकी storage, it's a long process. And that long process is done by the farmers to get a crop yield, to get a crop product. So these all practices, these all processes which include from preparation of soil till the storage of crop or grains, that all will include in single term, and that is known as agricultural practices. Soil में grow होना है बच्चे crop में, तो soil को prepare करने से लेकर crop grains को store करने तक का जो procedure है, that is all included in one single term, that is known as agricultural practices. So what are agricultural practices? These are the activities in a particular sequence. ऐसा नहीं है बच्चे कि हम irrigation पहले कर दें और selection and sowing of seed बाद में, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. It's a proper sequence undertaken or taken by a farmer, used by a farmer over a long period of time to grow a crop, to cultivate a crop, is known as agricultural practices. ये वो सीक्वेंस है बच्चे प्रोसेसेस का जो एक फार्मर अडेप्ट करेगा, एक फार्मर लेगा बच्चे, यूज करेगा टू कल्टीवेट अ क्रॉप, क्रॉप को काटने तक. दैट इज नोन एज एग्रीकल्चरल प्रैक्टिसेस. इट इंक्लूड्स 7 steps in a sequence. The first one is preparation of soil. Preparation of soil is done by plowing and leveler. प्लोइंग हलों को बोलते हैं बच्चे, हल. और लेवलर एक बच्चे लॉन्ग रोड होती है इधर ऑफ वुड और आयरन, उसे यूज करते हैं बच्चे टू लेवल. व्हाट आर द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ प्लोइंग, व्हाट आर द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ लेवलर, दैट विल डिस्कस इन दिस. व्हेन सॉइल इज प्रिपेयर्ड, विल सो द सीड्स इन इट. हम उसमें सीड्स बो देंगे, सीड्स डाल देंगे बच्चे, सो दैट दो सीड्स विल ग्रो इनटू अ प्री डिजाइन्ड प्लांट प्रेजेंट इन इट. सीड एक प्री डिजाइन्ड प्लांट है. वीट के सीड से वीट की ही क्रॉप होगी, वीट का ही प्लांट होगा. राइस के सीड से राइस का ही प्लांट ग्रो होगा, बिकॉज एवरी सीड इज अ प्री डिजाइन्ड प्लांट. We'll first select them and then sow them. In that we use 2 methods. First is traditional method. Traditional means पुराना, जो पुराने समय से चला आ रहा है बच्चे, by hand, manual method. And second is modern method. Nowadays various machines came named as seed drill. अब तो बच्चे मशीन आने लगी है. If you are know about or if you are knowing about the agricultural practices, सुपर सीडर बोलते हैं बच्चे उसको. वो मल्टीपल प्रोसेसेस एक साथ करती है. क्या करता है, वो सीड को सो करता है, सीड को बोता है inside the soil. Third, seeds will grow into the soil and then seeds will take the nutrients of the soil. तो बच्चे nutrients की कमी होने लगेगी soil में. What we have to do is we have to recycle it, we have to replenish it, we have to refill the soil with the nutrients again. And this replenishment of the nutrient in soil is done by 2 methods. First, by putting manure in it, or by using fertilizers in it. That we will discuss. A very, very important difference that will came in your class 9th as well. What is the difference between manure and fertilizers? After that, we provide water to the soil. Irrigation. Irrigation क्या है? Supply of water to the growing crop, growing seeds is known as irrigation. Why irrigation required? Without water, seeds will not germinate. Seeds germinate नहीं होंगे बच्चे, seeds उगेंगे नहीं. Water will provide essential nutrients to the crop plants. How? some minerals and some nutrients dissolved in water, and when plant roots absorb that water from the soil, those minerals along with the nutrients present in dissolved form in water will goes to the plant. कुछ minerals और कुछ nutrients dissolve होंगे पहले पानी में, जब पानी absorb करेंगी roots तो उस पानी के through plants को मिलेंगे. That's why irrigation is necessary. Then various methods of irrigation are there. For example, canal system. नहरें बच्चे, नहरों से पानी उठाया जाए. सेकंड, वेल्स, कुएं. थर्ड, ट्यूब वेल्स. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन देम? बेटा वेल से पानी मैनुअली निकाला जाता है, जबकि ट्यूबवेल इलेक्ट्रिक मोटर्स लगी हुई है, पानी को निकाल रही है बहुत जल्दी से. Then there are two methods which are very much of water conservative methods. The first is drip system and the other one is sprinkler system. These two systems are modern systems used for irrigation, especially for the horticulture, that is the growth of vegetables. These two systems conserve a very much amount of water. After that, the crops are to be attacked by various pests, various insects, various birds, various microorganisms like bacteria, fungus, viruses. We have to protect the crop. Rather than this, there are certain unwanted plants grows along with the crop which are known as weeds. We have to remove those weeds as well. In crop protection, we'll discuss about that. What are pesticides, what are weedicides, how we'll remove the weeds. Then we sow the seeds, we get the crop, we provide water to it, we protect it from the various disease causing pathogens, from the various birds, insects, etc. Then what is the purpose? Then what we'll do? We harvest it, we cut it down, we cultivate it. हम उसे काटेंगे, उसमें से ग्रेन्स को अलग करेंगे बच्चे, और जो वेस्ट है अगर वो यूजफुल है तो उसे काम में लाएंगे, अदरवाइज उसे डिस्कार्ड कर देंगे. But in most of the cases, the agricultural wastes are of use. Agricultural waste जो है वो काम के हैं बच्चे. So harvesting is to be done. For harvesting we use harvester. Cultivators बोलते हैं बच्चे, cultivation का काम करते हैं. Harvesting is also done manually. लोग भी काटते हैं बच्चे. So that we will discuss in that topic. The last one is storage. We get the grains. हमने बच्चे हार्वेस्टिंग की, हमें ग्रेन्स मिल गए जो एग्रीकल्चरल वेस्ट था, that we have converted into either compost or we use it for the animal feed. जो एग्रीकल्चरल वेस्ट बचा या तो एनिमल फीड के तौर पे इस्तेमाल कर लिया हमने, एनिमल्स को खिला दिया, कैटल्स को, गाय भैंसों को, या फिर we convert that agricultural waste into compost. हमने उससे एक तरह की खाद बना ली, उसे डिकम्पोज कर दिया. हमारे पास आ गए ग्रेन. अब सारे ग्रेन्स हम एक साथ तो खा नहीं जाएंगे. The grains which we produce are in excess than our demand. हमारी डिमांड से ज्यादा बनाते हैं हम एक साथ. तो गवर्नमेंट विल स्टोर इट, पीपल विल स्टोर इट इन वेरियस वेयरहाउसेस, इन वेरियस स्टोर हाउसेस. दैट इज स्टोरेज. In that topic also we'll discuss. During storage as well, there may be some harms to the crops, to the grains of the crops. Various fungus, various bacteria, various birds, insects, rats will attack them. We have to protect the stored grains from their attack. That we will discuss in this. And this chapter is all about these 7 processes. After this, we are going to discuss these processes one by one in our further lectures. Now we will discuss the first step of agricultural practices, that is preparation of soil. As we have discussed, bache, the crops are to be grown in the soil, and for that we must have to prepare it. For the preparation of soil, we have 2 steps. First, plowing, and second, leveling. Plowing is done by the help of plow, hoe or cultivators, and leveling is to be done by the help of a leveler. Before studying the plow or plowing, we'll discuss what are agricultural implements. Any tool, any device which we use in the agricultural practices is referred as agricultural implement. ऐसा कोई भी टूल, ऐसा कोई भी डिवाइस, ऐसा कोई भी यंत्र जो हम यूज करते हैं बच्चों एग्रीकल्चरल प्रैक्टिसेस में, उन्हें हम क्या बोलते हैं? एग्रीकल्चरल इम्प्लीमेंट्स. Every step has a various device, has various kind of instrument which we use. So that is known as a agricultural implement. So plowing is done by the help of plow, hoe and cultivator. Plow, it has a long rod which is known as plow shaft. It is made up of wood. Then it is a triangular like structure. It has a certain metallic tip that is known as plowshare. That is to be placed behind the bullocks or cows. Then the cows are meant to move ahead, and this structure will penetrate deep into the soil and turn the lower side of the soil upside. मिट्टी को बच्चे क्या कर देता है? उखाड़ देता है. नीचे की मिट्टी ऊपर आ जाती है और ऊपर की मिट्टी नीचे चली जाती है. That is plow. Likewise, plow, there is a hoe. This hoe has a beam. This beam is to be placed over the shoulders of the bullocks. Then it has a iron structure which is bent. This meant to plow the soil. ये बच्चे जो हमने बनाया है स्टील या लोहे का, ये बच्चे क्या करता है बेटा? सॉइल को अपसाइड डाउन टर्न करने का काम करता है, प्लोइंग का काम करता है बच्चे. Then there is cultivator. There is no diagram of it, but cultivator is somewhat this kind of device. It is all whole made up of metal like iron. This is to be driven beyond the tractors, and it is very quick method of plowing the field. Nowadays plows are also there बच्चे. ये तो है बच्चे मैनुअल प्लोअर जो काउस और बलक्स के पीछे चलेगा, गायों और बैलों के पीछे. Nowadays tractor driven plows are also there. You must have seen these kind of structures behind the tractors somewhere on the road. That is plow. These are tractor driven plows. They plow the land very quickly. Now we'll discuss why we are doing the plowing. What is the advantage of plowing? एक बार क्रॉपली सीड डाल दे, क्यों बार बार प्लो करना? So there are certain advantages of loosening the soil. So if someone asks what is plowing or tilling, क्या है? The loosening of the particles of soil so that nutrient rich soil will comes above is known as plowing or tilling. Plowing is also known as tilling. बच्चे लूजनिंग करना, सॉइल के पार्टिकल्स को लूज कर देना, ढीला कर देना और नीचे के सॉइल पार्टिकल्स को ऊपर ले आना by the use of various instruments like plow, hoe or cultivator is known as plowing or tilling. Now we'll discuss what is the advantage of this loosening of soil particles. Soil particles को लूज करने का क्या फायदा? The first is the loosening of soil will increases the air spaces. And air spaces means more air will be provided to the roots. Second, the loosened soil will increases or has much more increased capacity, ability to absorb water, to hold the water. बच्चे जितने soil के particles लूज होंगे उतना वो water के particles को ज्यादा hold करके रख पाएगा. इससे water absorption capacity जो है वो बढ़ जाएगी. Water absorption capacity बढ़ेगी तो बच्चे जो प्लांट है उसे न्यूट्रिएंट्स ज्यादा अवेलेबल होंगे, मिनरल्स ज्यादा अवेलेबल होंगे और मिनरल्स ज्यादा अवेलेबल होंगे तो उसकी ग्रोथ प्रॉपर होगी. नेक्स्ट, इंक्रीज द पेनिट्रेशन ऑफ रूट्स. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय दैट? बच्चे अगर पक्की सॉइल है, देयर इज अ hard soil is there, then roots will not able to penetrate it. We know that root will always go downwards towards the gravity. Roots will penetrate the land, उसे भेदती हुई जाती है, चीरती हुई. If the soil particles are loose, then the penetration of the roots increases. अगर particles loose होंगे तो roots जो है आसानी से उसे penetrate कर पाएगी बच्चे. और अगर particles बच्चे loose नहीं होंगे तो soil penetrate नहीं कर पाएगी, root penetrate नहीं कर पाएगी बच्चे, और root penetrate नहीं करेगी तो growth नहीं होगी. वाटर एब्जॉर्प्शन नहीं होगा. नेक्स्ट, वीड रिमूवल. दिस hoe is used to remove the weeds. Weeds, unwanted plants grow along with the crop plants is known as weeds or are known as weeds. वो unwanted plants, वो undesirable plants जो एक मेन क्रॉप प्लांट के साथ ग्रो हो गए हैं, उन्हें हम क्या बोलते हैं? weeds. These plowing methods helps in the removal of weeds as they uproot the weeds. Uproot means जड़ से उखाड़ देना. जब बच्चे हमने प्लोइंग की, सोयल को लूजन किया, नीचे के सोयल पार्टिकल्स हम ऊपर ले आए, तो क्या हुआ बेटा? जो उसमें वीड्स थे वो भी रिमूव हो गए. वीड्स रिमूव हो गए तो हमारी सोयल को वीड फ्री कर दिया, ताकि क्रॉप प्लांट्स आसानी से इजीली वहां अकेले ग्रो कर सके, कोई कंपटीशन ना हो उनके पास. नेक्स्ट, mixing of various nutrient replenished sources like manures and fertilizers increases. As we loosen the soil particles, the manure and the fertilizers will mix with those loosened soil particles very easily. So by plowing, by tilling, we increases the mixing capacity, the mixing ability of manure and fertilizers with the soil. Next, growth of useful microbes increases. What do you mean by useful microbes? बच्चे, microbes or microorganisms are the organisms which we cannot see by our naked eyes. वो organism जिन्हें हम अपनी naked eyes से देख नहीं सकते, उन्हें microorganism बोलते हैं. They are of two kinds. One, useful, which are useful for us, another one, harmful, which are, causing harm to us, causing diseases to us, to plants. Likewise, there are some microbes which are known as useful microbes present in the soil. When we turn the soil upside down, we increase the air spaces, then those microbes will grow more quickly. They get more nutrients, they get more air, so their growth increases. If their growth increases, they increases the soil quantity as well as soil quality. Next, nutrient rich soil is brings up as we turn the lower side of the soil up and upside of the soil down. जब बच्चे प्लो चलेगा, नीचे की मिट्टी ऊपर आ जाएगी और ऊपर की मिट्टी नीचे चली जाएगी. What is the benefit of it? बच्चे, प्लांट ऊपर ग्रो हो रहा है, क्रॉप प्लांट ग्रो हो गया तो न्यूट्रिएंट्स की डेफिशिएंसी हो गई, न्यूट्रिएंट्स की कमी हो गई अपर लेयर में, तो हम क्या करेंगे? नीचे की लेयर को ऊपर ले आएंगे और ऊपर की लेयर को नीचे. फिर न्यूट्रिएंट्स डाल रहे हैं, नीचे की लेयर फिर न्यूट्रिएंट रिच हो जाएगी, फिर उसे ऊपर ले आएंगे नेक्स्ट क्रॉप से पहले. सो दैट्स व्हाई फ्रॉम every crop the first step is preparation of soil, so that the next crop which we are going to sow in the crop field, in the agricultural field, that will get the proper nutrients, and proper nutrients will grow as the proper crop. Nutrient rich, qualitative and quantitative crop. So these are the advantages of plowing, or you can say tilling. Next to this is leveling. The second step of the preparation of soil is leveling. What do you mean by leveling? After plowing, bache, the ground is leveled by the help of a wooden or a metallic plank. It's a broad structure, either made up of wooden or metal, iron, that is to be driven by the bullocks, cows, as well as they are nowadays come in the large frame which are driven by the tractors. These levelers level the soil uniform. एक जैसा लेवल कर देंगे बच्चे, एक जैसी सतह बना देंगे. What are the advantages of it? बच्चे, जब हमने प्लोइंग कर ली, ऊपर नीचे की सॉइल ऊपर आ गई, ऊपर की नीचे चली गई बच्चे, तो ये जरूरी है बच्चे कि हम उसे क्या करें? लेवल करें. फर्स्ट एडवांटेजेस, when we plow the soil, जब हम बच्चे सोयल को प्लो कर रहे हैं, तो some large size soil particles known as crumbs. So it's a content based question in itself. What do you mean by crumbs? During plowing or after plowing, the large size soil particles which comes open are known as crumbs. CRUMBS, crumbs. These crumbs needs to be crushed. Why? बच्चे जो इतने बड़े बड़े पीसेस है बच्चे उसमें से सीड नीचे नहीं ग्रो करवा पाएगा अपनी रूट को, तो हमें उसे पीसेस में ब्रेक करना है ताकि एयर गैप बढ़ जाए, ताकि जो बच्चे रूट है वो आसानी से पेनिट्रेट कर सके. सो फॉर दैट वी फर्स्ट लेवल इट. द लेवलर ब्रेक्स द पीसेस, mulch the pieces, mulch the crumbs into the smaller particles. Second, leveling prevents soil erosion. What do you mean by soil erosion? The removal of upper fertile layer of the soil by the action of wind or water is known as soil erosion. जो अपर फर्टाइल लेयर है बच्चे सोयल की, वो विंड हवा के साथ या पानी के साथ बह जाती है. इससे क्या होगा? द सोयल विल बिकम बैरन. जो लैंड है वो बैरन हो जाएगा, बंजर हो जाएगा. तो बच्चे लेवलिंग से क्या होता है? सोयल इरोजन नहीं होता. तो अपर फर्टाइल लेयर जो है वो रिमूव नहीं होती, दैट विल रिमेन इंटैक्ट एट वन प्लेस. दैट्स व्हाई लेवलिंग इज बेनिफिशियल. It prevents soil erosion. It breaks the large size soil particles known as crumbs into small pieces. And the next is very important one. In fact, in these three, the most important one for the agriculture, that is leveling helps in the even or uniform distribution. Uniform means एक जैसा of water when we irrigate the crop. बच्चे इससे क्या होगा? जब एक जगह पूरी लेवल में है तो वाटर सब जगह बराबर फैलेगा. यूनिफॉर्म डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ वाटर से फायदा क्या है कि मैन्योर भी इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होंगे, फर्टिलाइजर्स भी इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होंगे और प्लांट हर एक रीजन के हर प्लांट को इक्वली मिलेंगे बच्चे. सो लेवलिंग एंश्योर्स द यूनिफॉर्म डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ वाटर एंड मैन्योर, वाटर एंड फर्टिलाइजर्स. सो दीज आर द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ लेवलिंग. नेक्स्ट we'll discuss a small topic, that is earthworm. A few things about earthworm. Earthworm is also known as farmer's friend. It used to live in soil. What it does? Earthworm creates the burrows. छोटे छोटे खुड बनाता है बच्चे, छोटे छोटे ऐसे gaps, channels बनाता है. It lives in burrows बच्चे. So earthworm when create those burrows will create the channels, and due to those channels the air spaces increases and roots will easily penetrate the soil. रूट्स इजीली पेनिट्रेट करेंगे तो बच्चे रूट्स को फायदा होगा. रूट्स प्लांट की पकड़ मजबूत बनाएंगे, उसकी ग्रिप मजबूत बनाएंगे, साथ साथ वाटर एब्जॉर्प्शन कैपेसिटी बढ़ जाएगी. सो दैट्स व्हाई अर्थवर्म इज नोन एज फार्मर्स फ्रेंड. व्हाई? बिकॉज इट लिव्स इन burrows. The burrows will create the channels for the penetration of roots, and due to that the roots will absorb more water and minerals from the soil. That's why it is referred as farmers friend.